Anyway, we want to thank you for this insightful work. I caught the symbolism immediately. Just thought it was a very well done piece.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me today.
Absolutely.
First and foremost, tell me about the film Punch Me.
I've seen a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. You know, I have some family members, one in particular, who's gay and the family's not really accepting it. So that was one of the determining factors in me coming up with Punch Me.
Were you drawn to the script when you first read it, and how were you able to engage in the character?
Well, when I first read the script, I was actually supposed to be Robert's stand-in for the film, and, you know, things happened and I got the lead role. Yeah, I was definitely drawn to the script, though, because it was challenging. You know, it told this story that not everybody wants to tell.
And I produced it with Blue Angel Entertainment, LLC in New Jersey. Punch Me is a story of a young man who is coming to grips with who he is, you know, as far as his sexual identity goes. He has a very ill father who's dealing with diabetes and a boyfriend who wants him to come out and be happy with who he is.
You know, working with Robert, the director, you know, it was fun. He made it easy. He made it enjoyable. He kept the stress level down, and he made me feel comfortable. So
we cast Brian Anthony Wilson from HBO's The Wire as my father. I always wanted to work with him, and we're good friends.
In my opinion, anybody can relate to this film. It has a universal message. Be yourself. You know, don't let anyone deter you from, you know, being who you are.
The balancing act between being on camera this second and being behind the camera the next second, yeah, it's definitely a challenge, and you have to make sure you surround yourself with people who are like-minded and share your vision. So I had a really good AD, assistant director, and a great DP, Steve Laramie, who at the time, I think he was 16 or 17 when we shot. And he's actually shot 3 of my films now, and all of them are award-winning, including Punch Me.
Wow, that's pretty phenomenal. And what would you say to young actors out there that's trying to break into the industry? Any kind of advice that you would want to give them?
Oh yeah, latch on to someone who's doing it. You know, if you know somebody who's doing a film and they're willing to help you, latch on to them. Latch on to them and learn as much as you can. And, you know, try to start writing your own material and things like that.
The easiest advice I would say is, if you want to be a filmmaker, you have to make a film. Don't let lack of funds or lack of resources stop you from achieving your dreams. I think it's important to cultivate talent. So if you're somebody who wants to make a film, or you want to act in films, or you're somebody that doesn't and you see someone else that's good at it, make sure to collaborate with each other. This is the type of business that you cannot do by yourself. So find somebody who has a dream that's similar to yours, or at least is serious enough to be willing to work with you.
So thank you so much for this interview. Appreciate
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to NCIndieSeen today.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.